guys, welcome back to Review Wednesday. So a couple of weeks ago I received this PR package from Blue Heaven with a lot of their Boujee products and it got me so excited, you guys. So today I've been trying out some of their new products which are supremely bougie. Now you can tell me I've been living under a rock because I had no clue that they had a setting spray, a primer and even a perfume. Like honestly, they have a hearty oud perfume and I had no clue that it existed. So yes, we're going to be trying out a couple of Blue Heaven products today. This is the final look that we've come out with. Please don't mind the lips, you will see what happened. But yes, there are mixed reviews in this video. So grab a snack, grab a drink and let's get this video started. To start off, we have the Blue Heaven Perfect Makeup Base Studio Perfection Primer. This is what the outer packaging looks like. Let's open this together. And this is what the primer looks like. It looks really nice. It's a matte purple packaging. Texture-wise, this looks like a silicone primer, like a clear silicone primer. This is what it looks like. That's nice. That's nice. I like. It's not super thick, but you can feel the siliconiness when you are rubbing it in between your fingers. So I'm just going to press it down on my problem areas. That's wherever I have pores. I am not rubbing or massaging this in. I'm also going to be pressing it down under my eyes because I do have, like all other women, fine lines over there. And I'm also pressing it on my eyes to prep my eyes up as well. I'm going to give my primer a minute or two to settle in before I move on to my foundation. And with whatever's left on my fingers, I'm just going to press it all over my face. The skin feels nice and soft and smooth, which I like. My pores seem to be filled in, again something that is claimed by the primer and is fulfilled by it too. Next up we have the foundation. I have the Florina Silky Smooth Foundation. I'm pretty sure that I have tried this in the past, but I do not have this foundation any longer. I have the shade Natural Glow with me. I will make sure I will put a text right here letting you guys know how many shades are available, which also will be a deal breaker for me. I sort of remember that this foundation has 3 shades, which is not the best shade range, but I hope that Blue Heaven will also increase their shade range along with their makeup products. So this is what the packaging for the foundation looks like. It comes in a glass jar with a pump, which is amazing. Like brands like Estee Lauder could actually learn from them that we can at least get a pump if we are paying for the foundation. The primer has been sitting for a while and I'm praying and hoping that this is my foundation shade. Like my fingers are crossed. Okay. So it takes the first pump a while to come out with any product. That's not a biggie. Alrighty. I'm just gonna start with this much foundation, not more than that. And I'm gonna take my brush that I use for foundation and I'm gonna start blending this out. From what I remember, this is a very sheer medium coverage foundation that you could build up. It's a very okay foundation, not something that I would personally wear. Like I'm a full coverage person, but of course I do realize that a lot of you like sheer medium coverages, which is perfect. Like this foundation would be perfect for that. So the thing is that I know this brush and I know the fact that this brush does not give any streaky finishes, but there are some streakiness happening over here. Let me try and blend it out even more. And it also has a very heavy amount of perfuming to it. So if that annoys you, then you should sort of like stay away from this because it is heavily perfumed. Now I don't know if it's the powder or the foundation, but this foundation is very streaky and very patchy. Like it's going on very streaky and patchy. I for a matter of fact know that it's not the brush. It is either the foundation or the primer. I have my heart on the fact that it's the foundation that's doing it because I remember it to be slightly streaky and patchy and that's why I gave it away. But anywho, this is the coverage that you get in one layer. It is not that great. You can still see through all of my dark circles. You can see all of my acne scarring from the past, my hyperpigmentation around my mouth. You can see everything. So I'm gonna build it up one more time, which I think would be the biggest mistake of my life because it is already so patchy. And another layer would just add to the patchy, messy streakiness. But we go all out on this channel, so I am just gonna be trying to blending this out to as much perfection as I possibly can. I had to zoom you guys in to let you see the streakiness of the foundation because I don't think you could have seen it from that far away. But yeah, it's so patchy and so streaky. I cannot, and I've been blending for 2 million years now. Like I've been trying to blend. But it's not happening. This foundation, me and our blending relationship is on that level now that it's like removing away from my nose. My nose like always gets the worst of it because nothing really stays on it, and you know, if anything stays on it, it's immediately my favorite, and this is just not working out for us. One thing that I completely however forgot to mention, that the color seems fine on my skin tone. Like, this is what my neck color is, so it just seems fine. Seems slightly orange, won't lie, but it's workable. And because Blue Heaven does not have a concealer, like, or at least I did not get it in this PR package, so I don't have a concealer from Blue Heaven. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some nice full coverage concealer on my face to save this base. I am hoping that my camera is picking up all of the texture and the balling up of the foundation in different areas, because it is so bad in real life. Sometimes, you know, cameras can be slightly more forgiving than real life, but in real life, oh my god, I'm seeing my face up close and personal, and it's not the prettiest thing ever. So I concealed my face with one of my favorite concealers, and now I can pinpoint and say it is the foundation and not the primer, because as I was concealing my face, don't mind the creases, my eye tends to crease really quickly, but as I was concealing, all of the foundation literally just moved away. The concealer went on top smoothly because the primer was that smoothening primer. So it is the foundation that's the patchy mess and not the primer. Alright, next up we have the Blue Heaven, a matte effect compact powder. This also has sunscreen in it, which is great, because if you are someone who just wants to wear compact and move out of the house, then you can wear this and it would be added protection for your skin. This one is in the shade Universal, so I'm guessing there's only one shade in the compact, which sort of is not the best deal. And as time is going by, I'm seeing that my foundation is turning a different shade of pink altogether. Like, you know, that oxidization when your face just starts looking pink, that's what's happening on my face. And the actual packaging looks something like this. This kind of eerily reminds me of the Lakme UV compact, like very similar in the packaging. They do give you a powder puff, which is a good thing if you don't want to get a brush. I have a brush and I'm going to be using a brush, and there was a plastic sheet in between too. So this is what the shade looks like. Definitely I feel like this would match me for the purpose that I do. Like, I set my concealed and highlighted areas, and that's all I do. I don't set the rest of my face. If I was to set the rest of my face, this probably would have been a hair too light for me. So I am just gonna quickly go ahead, remove all of the creases from my eye area so that I can quickly set them. So the powder is slightly powdery. You do have a lot of kickback, like there's a lot of shedding, but that doesn't bother me the most. I'm just gonna be setting my eye area. Ooh, it does seem to have a good amount of coverage, and it's pretty warm. Like, it's pretty warm. Almost looks like I'm using a banana powder to set my under eyes, which at this point I could really use because of all of the pinkiness that's going on my face. You know what, I'm actually going to set the whole of my face because this powder is saving the day. Again, this is highly perfumed, so you might want to sniff it before you buy it if you are someone who is sensitive to perfumes. My base has never looked this bad. Like, look at all of the balling up of product and patchiness that's happening. I do not like this. Like, I can still for once go out with bad eye makeup, but if my base is not looking good, I don't feel good. Alright guys, I quickly did my brows, blush, highlight and sort of bronzing off camera because I don't have the product library from Blue Heaven. I'm pretty sure they had blushes and I've tried them in my previous videos, but I just could not find my blushes. Now comes the product I'm really excited about. We have the Makeup Fixer. This is a mist spray on formula, and I think this is the first time that I'm seeing a proper makeup fixer from an affordable drugstore Indian brand. Like, all of those things do not qualify for a lot of different brands, and this is what the actual packaging looks like. It comes in this plastic bottle with, of course, a spray cap on top. So I'm just, oh, it has a double cap, so that's a good thing. I'm just gonna spray it a couple of times. This one came out really quickly. This has a perfume, like a weird smell. Let me just quickly spritz this on my face. Maybe this saves my face a little bit more. For some reason, this smells like alcohol. Like, not proper alcohol, but you know, a hint of alcohol. I'm just gonna let it sit into my skin. I'm gonna fan it down like I would with any other spray. So the spray did go slightly blotchy in some areas, so I'm quickly gonna brush on top of it. Like, I'm just gonna pat my brush on top of it. It did make my makeup look slightly better in the areas it did not glow blotchy in, but in the areas that it like left spray marks, my foundation just looks absolutely horrendous. Like, absolutely horrendous. It was looking horrendous earlier as well, but now it's looking absolutely horrendous. Let's just move on. Let's just ignore the base. We're going to be moving on to the Blue Heaven Signature Vibrant Eyeshadow Palette. And again, something I'm supremely excited about, only because this is one of the first drugstore Indian brands that I am seeing doing matte eyeshadows. The packaging is very bougie, like you open it up like that and then you open it up from the side. So you would have to just open it from the side in the beginning. Alright, so we have a selection of 6 matte eyeshadows, and these are called Vibrant Eyeshadows. This is in the shade 01, so I'm hoping and I'm guessing there are more shades. Again, I will write down a shade list right here so that you guys can see. So we are gonna be doing, I wanna say purple smoky eyes. Let's do purple smoky eyes because I can make a more scheme of things in the purple smoky eye sector. It also comes with a brush like so, which is great. They don't have a sponge tip applicator, which is amazing. The packaging does seem slightly flimsy, won't lie, but you know, for the price that they're offering this ad, you really cannot ask for a luxuriously packaged product as well. They are doing matte eyeshadows, which is anyway harder to formulate and more expensive to formulate. Shimmers are easy peasy, you guys. Taking my first blending brush, I'm gonna pick up the yellow shade from right here and I'm gonna put it in my crease. Again, this has a lot of kickback. Hopefully the camera is picking it up. So when I'm taking my powder, there is a lot of powder that's flying in the air. If you can see, the packaging has gotten slightly messy, but it's not something that, you know, annoys me a lot. I'm just taking that yellow shade and I'm gonna put it in my crease. Oh, this is nice and pigmented. This is going on nicely. You do have to layer it slightly, but you know, honestly, I'm impressed. And it's blending out nicely too, which is something I like. Shade 1 did exceptionally well, so I'm gonna pick up this brown shade next. Again, we are looking at some amount of kickback, that's fine. Let's dust off the excess and go into our crease again. I'm gonna place this slightly lower to that yellow, and now we're gonna see how this blends out. I am not seeing a lot of fallout till now, which is a good point, and this is blending in fairly well. I am super impressed with the shadows, like I honestly am. Alrighty, we are picking up the black now. I know my brush is crying for desperate help, but we're just gonna go ahead and put this in our crease. Now that is pigmented. Hopefully it blends out nicely as well. So the black is giving me a slight issue in blending out, but we can work it. Just taking a little bit of brown to hit the top notes of the black to blend it out. And top note reminds me that this again is perfumed heavily. Even with the palette having so much fallout, there is no fallout on my face, which is great. Let's move on to the purple with a flat shader brush. This looks vibrant on the brush. Hopefully that translates on the eye as well. Ooh, nice. That is such a nice pigment. Purples and reds are really hard to formulate, guys. I'm gonna blend it with my crease colors now. Fabulous. And just because I want to try maximum colors, I'm gonna take the blue and buff it on my lower lash line. The only color we did not try is the green, so let me quickly give you a swatch of the green. Nice. The remaining eye products that we have is the soft kajal and the sketch liner. I love both of these already dearly. Again, I don't have a mascara from them right now, but Blue Heaven was the first company that I bought a mascara from with my pocket money, so that's special for me. I'm just gonna do some mascara and lashes. I'm not gonna show you the liners. I already love them. Buy them if you're looking for a new one. Lashes have been applied, look has been elevated. The only thing now remaining is lipsticks. I have 2 shades with me right here. So these are the non-transfer lipstick and they come in this packaging and you have to twist it up. I have 2 shades with me, Orange Passion and Exotic Red. Sadly, I feel like applying neither. I just want my nude lip color with this eye look. Is that too much to ask for? But for the sake of the video, I'm going to be applying Exotic Red. Now these are a little bit more bougie and pricey. These are for 300 rupees. So let's see what the fuss is about. Ooh, nice. Again, they do have perfume in them and they are very, very, very matte. Won't lie, I'm a little bit skeptical about the transfer part, so we will be testing that out to see if they actually are transfer proof. But they are going on smoothly, so that's a nice thing, and I should stop talking while doing this. So the tip of the lipstick, because it's so flat, makes it a little difficult for applying, and I have gone over the lines as you can see. But I'm actually living for the red. It actually looks so good with this eye look. Like, of course it's over the top, but that's me we're talking about. Just don't mind my lips. I went a little overboard, couldn't correct it because of the foundation wiping away. Then I had to overline. But we are here for the transfer test, so... What? I cannot believe it. Never have I ever seen a lipstick that's not a liquid lipstick, not transfer, and be this matte. This is amazing, you guys. This is amazing. I would prefer to apply this with a brush because of my issues here. But other than that, oh my god, this looks like a liquid lipstick. I'm not even kidding you guys. And yeah, it is slightly on the matte drying side, but of course if you prep your lips well, it's gonna be all fine. So there you go with me trying out Boujee products from Blue Heaven. I have a yay list, I have a nay list, and then I have a may list. Let's start with the yays first. I love the eyeshadows and the lipstick. They are a must-have according to me. In the nay list, we have the foundation, and everything else like the primer, the setting spray, and the compact fall in the meh list. Now to sum up my thoughts, they have grown leaps and bounds in the color cosmetic range, but they still need to work on their base products. Honestly, I for one cannot wait for amazing base products from their side because they're affordable and they're constantly working on newer products. So yes, that's gonna be it from my side for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. I will see you guys next time. Till then, take care. Mwah. Bye.